Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my English channel, English is Easy. I'm Zulfikar Haider and today I'm here to give you some final top tips for your coming O-Level English exam 1123. Dear children, your exam is just few hours away and the most important tip for paper 1 I would like to give you is plan your paper very carefully. And for planning, first of all, you should read the paper, read the questions carefully, understand them, identify the keywords, see what the form is, who the audience are, and what the purpose is. So, in section 1, directed writing task, 3 points are already given. Do not make any fourth point. Make sub points of the already given 3 points. Understand the task, make a proper outline, and then write accordingly. If you have made 5 points, make 5 paragraphs. Do not make long or lengthy introductory and concluding paragraphs. And do not give any details or information in the first paragraph except for when and where. And in the body paragraphs, keep 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs for the 3 content points. For speech writing, you can make several paragraphs because there you have so many points to talk on. So, for speech writing, you can make one-liners, paragraphs ranging from 1 line to short or medium paragraphs. Do follow the formats. Do not mix up report and letter. Do not mix up account and narrative. And while writing speeches, do add speech tools so that your writing should not look like essays or should not read like essays. And do recheck your work. Rechecking is very much connected with time management. Keep 30 minutes for paper 1 and paper 1 section 1 and 60 minutes for section 2 composition. Out of those 30 minutes for directed writing, keep 5 to 10 minutes for rechecking, 5 to 10 minutes for planning, and then in the middle keep 15 to 25 minutes according to your abilities. If you are good at writing, 20 minutes are enough to write 300 words. For section 2, you have 5 topics and 3 forms. Choose the form which you are good at. If you have good practice and good vocabulary for argumentative and descriptive writing, go for them. Otherwise, choose narrative writing because you just have to use past tense and you have read several stories. So, if you're writing a narrative, do make a plot structure. And if you don't know how to write a plot structure, make an outline of 5 stages for your narrative writing. Make your story interesting. In the first 1 or 2 paragraphs, introduce characters, setting, time and place, and conflict. And in the next 3-4 paragraphs, develop your conflict. Make it complicated, interesting, bring at least 3 twists and turns. And then the climax, the highest crucial moment of the story, and then start bringing your story towards the resolution. And the ending should be very clear, pacing should be good. Do not end your story in a very quick rush. Take time, plan, and then well execute your plan of writing a narrative, or even if you're writing an essay, do structure your essay. Introductory paragraph, body paragraphs, and then concluding paragraph. So, paper 1, I repeat, identify the keywords, read the question carefully, make a great outline, and then write coherently following the outline. Organize your writing and paragraphs, and do recheck your work. For paper 2, the most important tip is do not change the tense and the meaning. If it is past tense in the passage or the text, use past tense in your answers. Especially for paper 2, section 1, reading for ideas. Do not use your own words in notes or opinions. Do not take risks. If you are not sure about any meaning of a word, do not use your own words. It's 100 times better to copy a word from the passage instead of using a word with a wrong meaning or changing the meaning of a word. In summary writing, you are supposed to use your own words. You have to use own words to the maximum. But if you can't use own words, it's better to copy it properly without changing the tense or the meaning of any word in the given passage or text. In notes, choose 14 to 16 points. Then out of those 14 or 16 points, choose the best ones for the summary. And in the notes and the summary, do not try to use or include examples, reasons or explanations unnecessarily. Don't overdo anything. And for summary, keep yourself within the word limit. Continue the 10 given words very carefully. And then include some linking devices to make your writing fluent and coherent. For section 2, read the narrative or the fictional passage very carefully. Understand the sequence of the event and the plot structure. See how the events in the passage unfold. Who is the main character, and either that main character is causing some problems or facing some problems. And then, having understood the passage, move to the questions, understand or identify the keywords in the question, and then come back to the paragraph. And when you have marked the area where the answer lies, follow the type of the question and attempt the answer accordingly. Do revise the 5 types of questions for reading for meaning, and use your own words when it's mentioned in the question, or it's explaining your own words. Remember the last 2 questions, vocabulary questions and meaning effect questions. They require good use of vocabulary skills and identifying and explaining the effects used by the writer. So contextual writing is very important. Wherever the line number is given, go to that line, read 1 or 2 lines above or 1 or 2 lines below, and try to understand the meaning or guess the meaning. So do recheck your work and keep time management in your mind. And I hope following these few tips, you will do a very good paper. And one thing I would like to advise you for paper 1, do read the samples and examples I have included in my video for paper 1, section 1 and section 2. So I hope you'll follow these instructions. Best of luck. Do subscribe to this channel, and may Allah Ta'ala bless you with great success.